I take it you're celebrating.
It's a drink, Robert. I'm not rubbing it in anybody's face, but yeah. I'm happy for my guy.
Well, I'm here to say something that's gonna make you less happy.
What's that?
I'm putting Samantha's name on the wall, not Alex's.
I must be getting old because I'm pretty sure I just heard you say you're breaking your word.
Harvey, I know. I made a promise.
You didn't just make a promise. You looked me in the eye and you said, let's settle this in the ring.
And I don't care. I owe her.
Then you should have put her name up years ago, not when it cost someone else.
God damn it, I am the managing partner of this firm.
We can change that right now because I was here before you and I'm gonna be here long after you're gone.
Are you threatening me?
I'm giving you a choice. You and Samantha can accept Alex or you can pack up your shit right now.
I'm not going anywhere, neither is Samantha. Because you're the past and she's the future.
Not here, she's not. Now get the fuck out of my office.
That's enough. No one's going anywhere, and neither one of you is managing partner anymore.
Donna, stay out of this.
No, I am putting a stop to this, and I'm putting a stop to it right now. Because this isn't just a friendly gathering. This is a formal partner meeting, and here's how it's gonna go. I'm voting for Louis for managing partner, and he's voting for himself, and since there is no way that either one of you is voting for the other, you might as well both vote for him and keep this a united front. Because make no mistake, Louis is managing partner.
Bullshit. There's no way you're pulling this off.
She's not pulling this off, Robert. I am. This is happening whether you like it or not.
So you think you have what it takes to run this firm?
I know I do. And my first order of business is promoting Alex and Samantha at the same time.
And any managing partner worth his salt can see they'll never go for it.
No, they're either both going to accept this or they're both going to walk the fuck out the door because I am sick of this shit. And I'll tell you something else. You two are going to goddamn sell it to him.
So, what's it gonna be? Me and Louis in a split decision? Or are we gonna make this thing unanimous?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, Lord.
Harvey, it's been a long day, so if you're here to yell at me...
Relax, Louis. I'm here to say thank you. We lost ourselves and you brought us back.
Thanks, Harvey. Appreciate that.
Takes a lot of balls to come at me and Robert like that.
No, Harvey, it didn't. Because for the first time, I didn't care how either one of you saw me because I didn't even care to be managing partner in the first place.
What do you mean?
Gonna have a baby, Harvey. Gonna be a dad. And once that hit me, dealing with this felt so simple.
Congratulations, Louis. I think you are going to make a great managing partner, and I know you're going to make an outstanding father.
You two need to get a room, or does anybody want to go out and celebrate?
Actually, I think I'm just gonna stay here for a bit and take it all in.
I understand.
Good night, Louis.
Good night.
Level with me. You really think you can handle this?
I think desperate times require desperate measures. And I think something else, too.
What's that?
I am going to enjoy watching you and Robert take orders from Louis.
We're not going to be the only ones he's in charge of. He'll be giving you plenty of orders, too.
No, he won't. You're forgetting. I'm the Louis Whisperer.
You sure about that? When he walked in, he said you weren't pulling it off. He was.
And who do you think told him to say that?
Holy shit, are you saying you're the real managing partner?
I'm not saying that, but I'm also not saying that.
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Not I had your fill, but I feel it still.
Gretchen?
Louis, don't tell me you've been walking through the place like you own it, doing God knows what to everybody you see.
Not walking, strutting, and high-fiving, and fist-bumping, and a little bit of this.
As you should, Mr. Managing Partner.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't even think about it.
Think about what?
All right, Louis, two things. Congratulations, and I'm proud of you. And I'm gonna need a raise.
That's 3 things.
Congratulations, I'm proud of you is part of the same thing. And another thing, I will no longer be getting your coffee, get your car washed, or trim your neck hair.
Gretchen, you've never done any of those things.
And I never will.
You're just giving me shit, aren't you?
Louis, I don't need a plug nickel. I was here for you before. I'm here with you now, whatever you need.
Thank you, Gretchen. And all I need is for people to know that there may be a new person at the top, but I want this firm to be the same as it ever was.
Great leadership is when leaders believe in the greatness in those below them and to the side of them. Delegating greatly.
Are you having a stroke?
Quoting Churchill.
Really? Because it sounds more like you're quoting yourself.
Well, Churchill and me, same difference. The point is that Thomas Kessler has a contract that he needs to get out of, and you are the best man for the job.
Donna told you to delegate, didn't she?
No, not maybe. Yeah, she did. The truth is, you are the best man for the job, with the exception of me.
Louis, if you don't want to give me the
Reason I think I'm better is Thomas Kessler. He's one of my oldest clients. We don't get him out of this, he goes out of business. If it were me, there is nothing I wouldn't do to keep that from happening.
Louis, I hear you loud and clear. I don't care what it takes. This man is not going out of business.
Thank you, Alex. Alex, where you been? I've been looking for you all day.
I'll tell you where I've been. I was out getting screwed by Winthrop Hotels and figuring out what to do about it.
What do you mean getting screwed?
I mean, I went in there with a dozen win-win offers, and they shot down every one.
Would you threaten litigation?
I threatened them with everything but the kitchen sink. But the fact is, this contract's airtight and they know it.
And what exactly are you going to do about it? Because if Thomas has to honor that contract, he's out of business.
No, Louis, he's not.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about slicing and dicing.
You want to run that by me again?
Slicing and dicing.
You know, I know what slicing and dicing is, Alex. Are you telling me that your big idea is to split his commercial division from his retail? Because I told you the survival of his company was important to me.
I know that, Louis, but this is the only way out.
Cutting someone's arm off is not a way out.
It is if their life depends on it. And this way we have a chance to get Winthrop back to the table before we cut anything off.
Alex, listen to me. We are not going back to Thomas saying, congratulations, now you're a three-legged dog.
And I'm telling you, this is the only play.
You know what? This was a mistake. I take full responsibility for it. Things were fine the way they were, and I do not want them to change.
Louis, it doesn't matter whether you handle this or I do.
God damn it, Alex. It may be the only play for you, but it is not for me. No, I told you I would do anything to keep him alive, and it's going to start with me taking back this case.
What's that for?
Your wife told me you were here. I wanted to pick up the check. I'm sorry, Alex. I gave you the case, and I need to trust that you're going to bring it home how you see fit.
Well, I'm sorry, too.
What do you mean?
I gave up too quickly. If it weren't for you pushing me, I wouldn't have figured the way out of this thing.
The way out?
Yes, Louis, the way out. Because I got to thinking, Larry didn't just make one mistake. He made two. He never ran to find a contract by you.
Holy shit, he didn't, and he always does, because he knows...
That you'll catch any mistake.
Which means he didn't make a mistake.
No, Louis, it was on purpose. And isn't it a coincidence that Larry just signed a contract to work at a subsidiary of Winthrop?
Alex, this is brilliant. We need to get them on the phone right now.
Already taken care of, Louis. Contract is back exactly the way it was. Well, with a 25% increase. And by 25, I mean 40.
Nice work, Alex.
Right back at you, Louis.